What's up, bitches? This is Silent Rob, and today I wanted to talk about the Wonderboy games. One game in particular, but I want to kind of touch base with the series in a nutshell. This series has always mystified me. I've never really understood the appeal of it. I'm going to go ahead and say it right now. These fucking games suck. Alright? Your opinion might be different, but your opinion is wrong. So, listen to my opinion. Let me tell you right now, these games are fucking terrible. I've given these games a chance. I give all games a chance, and I can see the good in a lot of shitty games. But the Wonderboy series just insults my goddamn intelligence. These games are not fun. As a matter of fact, I would probably consider most games in this series as work. And I understand that they're old games, okay, but I've played a lot of old games. Even some predating when this game came out. This game came out in 1986, the original game did. And they're good fucking games. Super Mario Brothers is still playable today. Go back and play the first fucking Wonderboy and tell me that that's playable, okay? And then I'm gonna fucking call you a liar, okay? Because that's what you are, a fucking liar. Because this game fucking sucks. You've all probably actually played the original Wonderboy because it was actually released as Adventure Island in a lot of places. And what's everybody's least favorite Adventure Island game? The fucking first one. The one based on the Wonderboy game. So it's basically the shittiest game in the series. After that, they started to put like RPG elements in the games. And the first game to have these RPG elements is a game called Wonderboy in Monsterland. And this is the fucking piece of shit that I'm going to be talking about today. I'm going to be talking about the arcade version, but I wanted to fucking show this cover because it's the scariest fucking thing I've ever seen in my life. I don't really know who I'm even supposed to be rooting for here. Am I rooting for the Red Knight, or am I rooting for the rapist with the blonde afro perm? Because first of all, if I ever in my life come across a person that looks like this fucking dude in this fucking cover, I'm immediately calling the fucking cops, okay? Because they're up to no good. They're a fucking rapist. There's times where you might not be able to tell if a person's a rapist or not, but this fucking person's a rapist. You're gonna look at those fucking eyes right now and tell me that there's not rape going on in this motherfucker's mind? Something deranged, man? I mean, we can get him on something. There's gotta be something that some kind of law he's breaking, alright? This is some fucking bullshit, man. And if it's not bad enough, he's wearing a fucking headband, okay? So he can go fucking full retard on us with that, okay? Because that's not helping his cause whatsoever. And I really don't know what's going on, man. All of a sudden there's some bats. We got the bats. Don't know where they came from, but they're there. At least I think they're bats. A couple of them look like turds, actually. So a couple of them might actually be turds. I mean, this shit is fucked up, man. If I had a nightmare that looked like this, man, I'd be waking up in fucking cold sweats and shit. Like, fucking, oh my god. With the perm. Oh my god, it's blonde. It's so blonde. Oh, the eyes. They just fucking peer right fucking through you. Oh, and the bats, too. I don't know what was up with the bats, but oh my god, man, I fucking pissed all over myself, okay? That's what would happen, because it's just scary as fuck, man, alright? But enough about that. I'm not even gonna fucking talk about the Sega Master System version, because a lot of people actually consider this a very good game, and it might be a good game for its time, but I don't want to even talk about this. I want to talk about the arcade version. Why do I want to talk about the arcade game? Well, they just released the Sega Vintage Collection on Xbox 360, and my brother picked up the Wonderboy Collection, which consisted of Wonderboy Monsterland, Wonderboy Monster World, and Wonderboy 4. Kind of strange not to include the third one, but whatever. It's not as bad as Alex Kidd and Company, which consists of Alex Kidd, Revenge of Shinobi, and fucking Super Hang-On. That doesn't even make any goddamn sense, man. Those games are completely fucking unrelated. Hey, how about you release one called Night Trap in Friends? It has Night Trap on the Sega CD, the third Mortal Kombat game, and the second Dragon Warrior game. Okay, because it'd be the same goddamn thing as what that collection was. But I'm not talking about that. Let's go back to Monster Land or Monster World or whatever. I did not grow up with these games. The only one that I had when I was a kid was Wonderboy in Monster World, which was on the Genesis, and it sucked dick, okay? I used to make fun of it even back then. It was slow, it was plodding, it was really fucking, you want to talk about a slow-paced game? Everything's slow about that game, okay? Your character's slow, He's slow in his physical movements, and I think he's slow in the head, because this motherfucker can't hit nothing that you want him to. Your weapon range is too fucking small. These games just feel sloppy. Plain and simple. Every single game has this sort of weird feel to the characters. Like when you're moving your character around, you always feel like you're on ice or something. It never really feels right. And like I said, man, your fucking range on your sword is pathetically small. And it's not fucking fun to hit shit with a fucking butter knife, man. My motherfucking dick is bigger than the sword. Give me a fucking break, man. At least pull out your dick. You can have a fucking better chance of defending yourself. God damn it. I mean, it's ridiculous, man. And every game feels like this. The Genesis one feels exactly the same, pretty much. It doesn't ever feel good. It feels awkward. And I refuse to play games just because people say, oh, this is a good game, or this used to be a good game. Well, motherfucker, it's not good anymore. Take off the nostalgia goggles, because this fucking game sucks ass. You start the fucking game off as this motherfucker in a diaper walking around, so I guess you're fucking mentally retarded walking around, and you don't fucking start with anything, so you have to get everything off the enemies. And if that's not bad enough, you have a fucking hourglass with a timer on it, counting down the entire time. So you'll just basically die out of nowhere sometimes, because you can't find a power-up to refill the fucking hourglass. Cheap fucking quarter-munching arcade bullshit. And, yeah, add in the insane difficulty, and it's a pretty fucking shitty game. Okay, so as soon as you start this fucking game, it immediately dawns on you that this fucking game is harder than a diamond dick, okay? It's harder than Chinese algebra up in this bitch. This game does not give a fuck. Okay, and then you remember that this is an arcade game. This game is basically made to take your motherfucking money. And in that respect, it does a damn good job of it. There's enemies fucking everywhere, okay? And it does have RPG elements, but here's the fucking problem. Your energy gets drained in 2 seconds, and you're constantly fucking restarting. So you go through this game, and me and my brother tried to go through the entire thing yesterday, and it is, people, let me tell you, it is viciously difficult. Like, and it's long, too. This game is fucking 12 levels long. Which brings me to my main fucking complaint about this goddamn bastard. Okay, so you're playing through the whole game, and like I said, it is 12 stages long. This game is not fucking short at all, okay? So you might not even want to even beat this game in one playthrough. It's a pretty long game, especially for an arcade game. So we got to the end of the game, and this does have saves, because there's save states and stuff, so we were periodically saving. But then you get to the final castle, and holy fucking shit. The final castle in this game just does not give a fuck, okay? It's cryptic as all hell, and it's hard as fucking tits. Let me tell you right now, this fucking castle's harder than the rest of the fucking game combined. But this is not the problem, okay? We made it to the castle, no big fucking deal. And we're going through this thing, and of course it's a fucking maze. Because what 8-bit final RPG-like castle would be complete if it wasn't a fucking maze? So you could potentially be in this castle for a very long time, and it's not enjoyable. Shit's coming at you every fucking angle, there's some cryptic fucking back and forth bullshit you have to do to fucking activate certain events. It fucking sucks. But none of that sucks as bad as this fucking shit. So, let's say you fuck up one time, okay? One enemy just fucking takes all your fucking health and you're just fucking screwed. And you die. Let's just say you die. Well, considering the rest of the game, I would just be able to continue on with my game. But not in this fucking game! No, in this game, they've decided to do one of the most devious things I think I've ever seen in a video game. And it was really the reason why I made this video. If you die in this final castle, you are returned to the beginning of the goddamn game. Okay, you can't continue. There's no way to continue. You can continue in the rest of the game, all the way up until this final castle. If you die one fucking time anywhere in this castle, you're starting the whole game over again. And you might be thinking that's not so bad with save states. Can you imagine doing that in the arcade? Has anybody actually fucking beaten this game in the arcade? I mean, I really can't imagine how many people I would kill in that fucking arcade if I had that happen to me. Can you imagine pumping in probably upwards of $20 to even get to the fucking final castle, and then just having it fucking taken away right before your eyes? This game doesn't give a fuck. If this game could fuck your mother, it would, okay? But it can't because it's a fucking game. But I respect it. I respect the audacity of this game to do something like that. It's still a shitty game, and I'm never gonna play it again, but I respect it. Still fucking suck, though.